When things go wrong, when every event is not right, God gives warning and signal to show that He is not pleased with it. At some point, you have to be alone or walk away to get some things done well. You don't have to depend on some people to make your life better. Your life is not yours, but you have not created yourself. Your life is not yours because you have not given yourself life. The life you have today is the Lord that has given it to you as a blessing, and to show you that you have His love all working for you. And there is a reason you have been given the life you have. God knows the intentions of people's hearts. God knows it when things are not going to end well, or when it is not going to be profitable for you. God knows when you are making the wrong group and making the wrong association. The words of the Lord say, God sees in the darkest and search the deepest things of the heart. There is nothing that can be hidden from the Lord. The Lord is always on the throne, ruling over the affairs of man. There are some times your relationship with people might not be right in the sight of the Lord. When God does not want you to go the wrong path of life, God is always keeping you safe and working to make you the best, to always hold you by the hands and always moving you in His power. This is what the Lord does for you, to ensure that you live a great life and you are fulfilled in the things that you do. You cannot make a good decision in a wrong position. You cannot make the best association with the wrong relationship. When things are like this for you, God begins to speak up. God begins to show you some signs to indicate that you have to move on. You have to let go of the relationship and ensure that you have a good life. Some relationships are not healthy to your life. There are some people that you relate with. They will take you away from the right path of destiny and put you where you will always find it difficult to do well. Their influence over your life will always be a cloud over you, and it will always manipulate your mind to do wrong things rather than the things God wants you to do. God speaks and communicates to you with signs and events. You must master what signs and the occurrence that happens to you so that you will know what exactly the Lord's speaking to you about. That is a very good reason you must intensify your communion and your relationship with the Lord, and always keep the love of the Lord burning in your life, because the love of the Lord for your life is always new, and it is forever towards you. God is never the problem. Most times, you are the cause of the situation. You do not do the will of the Lord. You do not want the Lord to have a full charge over your life. How will you be safe in the hands of the Lord when you have not taken to all instructions that He has given to you? You have to know when the Lord is telling you, these people are not good enough for you. When the Lord is saying to you, you have to go away from your family or let go of that friendship. It may be difficult or painful, but that is the will of the Lord. You will not have to disobey it. You have to love what the Lord wants for you and follow the lead of the Lord because the Number 1, family. It is not your making that you are born into a family. It is by your family that you have been brought to life. This is a channel through which God has used to bring you into the earth realm. Your family is supposed to give you the life and the security that you deserve. But in the process of time, when family is not giving you this, and what you have received is the opposite, then you have to move on. You cannot choose the family you want to belong to, but you can choose the family you want to stay with. Your decisions and your actions as a person are very important in the future you want to attain. When your family is the reason you have not been progressive and moving to the place of the blessing, when your family influence is the reason you have not made it in life. Some families may be the reason you are not conforming to the image and the will of the Lord for your life. Then you have to move on. When your family is not getting it right with God, and God is preparing you for the future, at this point, your future and your destiny matter more than your family that is stopping you from making your life better. God will always let you move. You will always have to go away to the place where God will make you another destiny family that will help you make your destiny a reality. If your immediate family is the problem, you are not fulfilling destiny, then you have to move on immediately so that God will give you a family that will help you make your life better. Abraham took the same decision when God called him out of his family to follow him to a place he knows not. The destiny ahead of Abraham cannot be fulfilled if he remains with his family and with his people, so he has to move on. Number 2, marriage. Your marriage is the place where God gives you the comfort, joy, and happiness, and the peace that will strengthen you to live a powerful and blessed life. Before you make any decision to tie the knots with anybody when you feel you want to marry someone, there are some things you have to put into considerations. There are things you have to make your determination tool that will help you make your right decision. You have to know if the person is the will of the Lord for your life. Knowing the will of the Lord is not a function of the marital understanding, but rather it is a function of a choice that will help you accomplish your God-given mission on earth. Some marriages are always the reason a person fails to fulfill their destiny because they end up marrying someone that has not the same vision with them to bring the purpose of the Lord to reality in their life. From the beginning, God made marriage to be a platform through which He will bring His holy will to pass. When marriage is not promoting the will of the Lord, then you have to know that marriage is not the will of the Lord. When it is always standing and stopping you from serving the purpose of God, that is why you must know your spouse very well before marriage, because the best time to know and observe this is when you are courting. And if you notice this, you have to move on immediately from it. Number 3, business. You cannot live life being idle and not having any sure source of livelihood. It is through your business that the Lord will fulfill His promise of blessing your financial life. You have the resources and the empowerment that will make your life blessed. It will bring you the maternal and the financial abundance that the Lord is preparing for you. But when your business is not serving this purpose, when your business is the reason your life is bad and it is draining the life out of you, your source of livelihood is not supposed to be the reason you are dying. You are supposed to earn a living from it, not earn the sufferings. It is a point for you to switch and ask God for His will and the right investment that will bring His blessings to you. You are supposed to be made rich through your business. You are supposed to be accumulating the wealth through your business, which is the will and the plans of the Lord for you. But when you are struggling and you know that this is not the will of the Lord, then you have to move on. You have to let go and follow the will of the Lord. Every business that is not serving the purpose of wealth creation to you, every business that is taking away your wealth and not giving you more wealth, is not the will for you. You must move on from it immediately. Some businesses bring the wrong business partners and associates to you. You cannot be in such wrong relationships that is not healthy to you and still think you can get well when their business relationship is not right with God. You have to take the bold step of faith by pulling out of the business relationship so that you can get it right with life and with the Lord. Number 4, friends. This is where God gives you company that teaches you what you know and influences your life to be more of a godly person. The people you hang out with, the friends you move with, the people you spend your time with determines how your life will be. Communication with bad company corrupts good manners. The company of wise makes you wiser. These are the blessings that come from making great friends. But when these things are not the outcome of your friends, then you have to move on. Your friendship with someone is not giving the chance to make plans for your life when your friendship is a bad influence over your life. When the reason you have not made it in life is that you have the wrong friendship around you, then you have to move on and let go of the friends. Your life and your destiny are more important to God than the friends you keep. And it is through friends that God will bring you to the blessings that He has prepared for you. You just have to move with the right friends and make your friendship godly at all times. Number 5, when your friendship is leading you out of the presence of the Lord. Before the friends came into your life, you had a great relationship with the Lord. But now the friends you have in your life are the reason you do not have the time with God anymore. When your friends are not giving you the time to serve God as you ought to, you have to move on from them immediately and keep your love and relationship with the burning always.